Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me again for another quick video. So right now I'm going to be covering contouring, blush, and highlight application. So I'm going to keep it super simple for you guys. I'm just going to show you one product for each that I personally use, and I'm going to start with my Beachfront bronzer right here. This is in the color Hermosa, which is the medium shade of the Beachfront bronzer. There are 3 different shades that you can get for this. I absolutely love this. I used to use cream stick contour and highlight products, and I used to use like palettes with the contour and highlight, and I will say I am a huge fan of the bronzer. And I would have never thought prior to using this that you could use bronzer for contour. So I'm going to go ahead with this. This is an e.l.f. brush right here that I just picked up at Walmart. You can see that it's got that thin contour bristles on it. That way you can apply it right where you want to. So basically I just get some product on my brush and I start right up here where my ear is, and I go in a straight line. Or you can actually find where your cheekbone is, which mine is about right here, and you can go right above it and bring it down. So it's really depending on what kind of look you're going for and if you're where you're trying to thin your face out at, basically. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and go right up here and get right on top of that cheekbone. And I do not always contour this way, but every now and then I do. And it's really about finding what works for your face. So if you have a more rounded face or more of a flat face and you want it to be more of a rounded face, all you're going to do is bring that contour up and kind of round it out right here on your cheek. And then if you want to create more of a straight, then you just do like a straight line, like right there. And that will give you more of that definition. But if you kind of want to create that like nice plump, cute like cheek area, then that's how you would do that. So on my forehead, I always contour anytime I apply makeup. And the reason I do this, and this is especially important if you do have a bigger forehead area, it gives it depth and definition. And it will create that look of kind of having a smaller forehead, which some people don't need it and some people do. It's really up to your preference. So, and I'll kind of just bring that down right there. And then I already have a super thin nose. Look at that thing. I don't know what's going on with it. But I always put contour on my nose anyways. But, and you guys see the Kardashians and stuff like that, their pictures, they always have contour and highlighter on their nose. And then you can actually add some contour right under your bottom lip. And you really can contour your entire lip if you want. And that creates depth and creates more of a fuller look on it. And then I always do this because I do have a very small chin. And this kind of gives that, perception of having a more defined jawline. So just kind of hit those spots right there. I just got to follow this, get right in the middle. And then up here, I usually do both sides and just right here in the front. And then all you have to do is blend. So I have a big e.l.f. Kabuki brush that I personally use and love for blending. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. So with my contour, I do not blend too much because I want some of that line to still show. But I don't want it to be any sort of harsh line. So you do want to make sure you blend. Okay, so contour is done. So for my blush, I'm going to grab my brush right here, and I will actually go in with Spirited. This is a little bit darker of a blush, and I use a big fluffy brush like this, and I just kind of get a little product on there. Not too much because these blushes are very pigmented. And I just put the blush right above the contour line. Okay. And again, I don't use too much because I don't like that harsh blush look. Okay, so for highlighter, I actually use an LA Colors highlighter. And this has always been my favorite, so that's why I'm going to use it for this. But I will say this is one of the only products that I use that Younique does not have. So I always kind of hit the tip of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and this area right here. And then usually after I finish my eyebrows, which I have not done yet, I'll take a small shadow brush and put some highlighter right under my brow. Okay, so that's it. So that is my contour and highlight. Super simple, super easy. Obviously, if you want to go more dramatic with it, you can certainly do that. Make it a little bit more defined. That's really great for going out at night, going to parties, things like that, where you really want your contour to stand out. All you do is add a little bit more and just make sure you blend it out nicely. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you for the next video.